man. Harlem. I be in Harlem, man. The only thing moving, man. Even the game up. Yup. 40th. Harlem. Yeah.
For Silky Slim and them to do what they do with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because we was those niggas that, you know, that was our type of shit. That's all we knew.
How'd you link up with SUGE?
I didn't link up with him. I linked up with Dre. I got, the only thing with that was him having a partner. You're with him by default. But I never was with, you know, SUGE. I was with Dre.
Gotcha.
And when it got heavy for Dre, it was a bad situation for everybody because everybody's waiting for Dre to pull it off. And like, I didn't think SUGE knew. I didn't think he was that slow to the point where he was thinking he could take a person's label, a person that built it, and didn't think he was going to be able to do it again.
Yeah.
I knew he was going to be able to do it again, you know what I'm saying? And I'm saying to myself, did he really think he couldn't do it? Or shocked me? That he was like boasting, like, yeah, I took the whole, I'm saying to myself, did you realize this guy he's sonically correct, the way and I guess he didn't understand that.
So you were there were you there after Dre left?
No, I left after Dre. In fact, I was the last one. Probably, you know, when Dre left, I left first. Right after Dre left, I left.
Okay, gotcha.
And then Sam Sneed got in his shit over there with them because Sam Sneed was still there.
Yeah, I heard about that.
I had left already. But they only did that because Sam Sneed was a great student of Dr. Dre and he knew shit.
When they beat him up in the studio, apparently.
Yeah, they wouldn't have did that shit. You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't have did that shit on the terms where, you know, they're thinking that this is how they do their thing, you know what I'm saying? And it didn't work. Sam Sneed's still doing good, you know what I'm saying? He still got some couple of things that he's working on. He still works with Dr. Dre. He got a great relationship with Dre. So Sam ain't lose nothing.
Yeah.
He just low key, you know what I'm saying?
How was it for you? I mean, you were being from the East Coast and fucking with the West Coast. I mean, I guess the best analogy is like a blood, you know, going over to the Crips during a big gang war, because it was going down during this stupid, what the media called East versus West Coast war. I mean, how did that come about, and what did your boys on the East think about that? Was this during the time of the Hit Squad, Death Squad thing?
Well, I brought my boys from the city. They came with me. They was the Dump Boy Sight boys. You know what I'm saying? A-Dubs, Thriller. You know what I'm saying? Nitty. You know what I'm saying? We was good. Yeah, we had our little, Dump Boy Sight boys. We was up in there. You know what I'm saying? BK, you know what I'm saying? We had our own energy, but like I said, they was all carrying, and I had brass knuckles, so we was good, man. We ain't had no issue. You know what I'm saying? I went to work to make the album, and then I go home. Like, I didn't too mix with them, like go to the parties with them, because I know what could go down. I'm from the street. I know what could happen. So I kept it 8 hours, man. You know what I'm saying? I was real professional, and I kept it 8 hours, man. And I watched them move, and they was moving the way they was moving. That's how they move.
Yeah.
Well, real cheese don't get caught up in that shit because you know what not to do and what to do. You know where you at.
Yeah, you smart man. Exactly. Thank you very much.
I'm just saying, I wasn't trying to be something I'm not. And I wasn't putting no weight on it, but I wasn't going to put myself in a situation where I have to do something.
Yeah, I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? Take my ass to the studio, do some music, and go home.
Yeah.
And I had my little apartment in Woodland Hills, and I had my house up in Monticello, New York, so I was good. I'd fly home on the weekend, and I'd work, do my thing.
There it is.
I sure paid for all of that shit.
Oh, nice. Really?
Yeah, he paid for the house and all that shit, so I wasn't tripping.
Nice.
I want to tell you, don't tell the niggas what you got. Don't tell the niggas what I gave you.
He was telling everybody that, huh?
Yeah, that was his game.
Yeah, I heard that's kind of how he controlled certain people on that label. But yeah, I'm glad you got something out of it. I want to take it back to your beginning, and you mentioned Redman, one of my favorite artists of all time, and you got compared to him a lot when you guys first came out, or when he first came out. Everybody got you guys confused. Explain to everybody how you kind of molded Redman's career, or the beginnings. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I just basically, when I seen him, I didn't know if he was serious or not. And I used to always tell him, like, he would DJ for me. And when he didn't take him on the road first, I took him with me. And I would give him like 20 minutes on my stage just to rock, come behind the turntable, stay around so people knew what he was holding. You know what I mean? I laid the groundwork, and I would shape him in the studio. We go in the studio and we freestyle on beats. And I would tell him to just rhyme and make, you know what I'm saying? And he would catch on to it. He was that dude, man. He was a real good. My thing, after I tested him that way, I wanted to test him physically and see if he was really tough as he was saying he was. So I would grab him and that motherfucker would try to get the gun and shoot me every time. I was like, yo, this motherfucker's crazy. I grab him and start fucking him, start wrestling to the ground. He trying to grab the gun and shit. I'm like, yo,
nice.
And just to see this, because I wanted to make sure this motherfucker was out.
Yeah,
and then he shot the motherfucker and shit. And I couldn't get it one day, and he kept shooting. I was like, and then I gave him my room. I let him have my. When I was in the little, I let him have that shit. And I went and got another one. I was like, yo, you can't go back. I couldn't let that nigga get out my sight because he was live as me, but he was just taller and younger.
Yeah.
So he passed everything I put him through. I was just like, yeah, you're the truth, motherfucker. Because he was trying to get the gun and shoot.
Love that shit. That's some exclusive
and
shit.
Then, serious, man. And then his rhyming ability was similar. Like, I used to think his rap holds deep, man. He like working. He's a good kid. I just didn't want him to get fucked around, man. I used to always tell him, just take me. And he'd tell you to this day, that's why I respect him. I always say, damn, you really took what I said and you listened, man. Like, he said, you my brother, man. I said, I never tell you nothing wrong because I don't want to see him lose, but to see where he's at now,
yeah.
I got to take my hat. Like, he really, really took what I said, and he wasn't playing. And I'm happy that he was very focused at who he became. Because he wasn't that in the beginning.
Oh, really? He was just wild, just like a diamond in the rough, wild, just still 1 foot in the street.
I didn't know where he was going. Yeah, I just didn't know where he was going to go. I just knew that he got kicked out. Mama Noble kicked him out, and he's out here in Long Island with us, living at Eric's house. And I didn't know, but now I see, like, he was studio rat. He was serious. And I didn't think he was, because he'd always be smoking weed. I just be like, yo, put the blunt down, I'm trying to tell you something. And now I see that he was not only listening, he was serious.
Yes. We are hanging
I wish I was able to do that with Murray, man, because I didn't really get to hang around Murray, even though I did. In the very beginning, before me and Murray got signed, me, Murray, and Moses Gunn used to ride around a lot and go like to wine dance and do studio demos. And then when I got Murray on it, he worked at Eric Summit. I didn't really get a chance to work with Murray, but Murray run with my little brothers, the Coopers, Sean Cooper, Keedy, and Sean Cooper, Keedy, and Wayne Cooper. They run with him. So I put him on because I got brothers in Brooklyn. Like my older brother's the one that knocked Suge out. Older brother.
Okay.
They older brother. One of them getting that Suge over some acorn shit way back down the road. But life is crazy, my G. Like, I would have never thought that I would have been part of that to that level of, because my little brother's big brother was working for him and that shit went down.
So how did that happen?
So
what happened?
Akon and them was working, and he was working with them, and some shit went down, and Suge did something, and he caught him with the right hand, and Suge fell. And it's just like this: if you hit somebody in the chin and they don't know what's coming, you can get it. It doesn't matter who you are. Your jaw is not meant to get hit. That's why you have a mouthpiece, and when you lock that mouthpiece in there, you can take a punch. But if your mouth is wide open and it ain't tight, somebody hits you in your bottom, you can break your shit real quick.
Yep. We're sitting here with K Solo on Gully TV. Tell us about the whole time with the Hit Squad, the whole Hit Squad breakup, and how people had to choose sides, and what you remember about that time.
Well, I remember at the end of the day, I never knew who put the bug in one of these guys' ears, but I found out down the road where it came from. It was from the upstairs. People feared the way we was moving. We did with even though it was separated, His Squad and Def Squad, it was because we wanted them to have their own too. We didn't want them to be down with a scenario that they wasn't steering. So it was great that Eric invented the Def Squad and Parrish had the Hit Squad, and then I had, my shit, which was the Spartan Academy, and then Redman had Killer House, and Keith Murray had his crew, and it was good because you were creating jobs. And how are you going to create all those jobs? It's just Hit Squad.
Yeah, that's good.
I mean, to break it up was monotonous and great, but not the way they did it up top. They didn't do it that way up top. They spun a different ideology, which wasn't really fair to the people in the field and in the street. It wasn't fair to our parents. It wasn't fair. We were blue-collar, hard-working people who wanted an opportunity. So if Parrish was going to create Hit Squad, we get the blueprint off of that, and everybody create their shit. It shouldn't be an issue. And it's not now.
Shit got violent during that time, right? Like houses getting shot up and shit like that. What can you talk about?
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. When Eric's house got shot up, we don't know how it happened. Even though Redman got the blame for it because they shot in Redman's room.
Redman got the blame for it? I never heard that.
Well, he got the blame for it, but they packed Redman's shit up and they said, yo, you got to get your own place.
What? Okay.
So I gave Redman my apartment. I was like, here, man, just take my shit. Here, you stay here. So Redman has LeBron V1. And I had LeBron V2 in Quorum. He lived in Patchogue and I lived in Quorum, and it wasn't a big deal. He needed his own spot anyway. And that's where he did most of his good work anyway.
Okay. Under pressure and shit like that. Yeah, damn.
Well, we moved him. Yeah, we moved him out because you got all these people staying with Eric. We don't know what's happening. His house never got shot up before.
Don't know who you can
trust.
trust.
Now you got all these people. Yeah, you got all these people living there, and you don't know somebody could have followed somebody home. They don't know. It just came upstairs. Redman needs to get his own spot. I got him a spot. He's my little brother. Fuck it, I got him. Yeah,
that's what's up.
Take my shit.
That's what's up.
He didn't have to go back to Jersey and then take a chance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He got his shit on, and that was before his money came.
Okay.
So right the time his check came, and shit, it worked perfect.
Yeah.
Right when his money came, he went right into his apartment. He was able to pay his rent and everything.
That's what's up. Damn, that's some exclusive shit right there. Explain what your relationship was like with Keith Murray and where it went wrong, and you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, where you guys are right now.
Well, it didn't go wrong. What it was is I had to put him in a situation because I had to let him know at the same type of where, you know what I'm saying? I had to let him know, like, everybody gotta get their little their cord yanked every now and then. Nobody that big, they can't get their cord yanked to be like, yo, it's me. Everybody's like, oh shit, because you might forget. It's forgettable.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, you don't see a person for a long time, you know. So I let him do what he had to do. We made a scenario, we offered some scenario. It worked. It wasn't nothing crazy, you know what I'm saying? It worked.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Basically, he was put in a situation where he had to be tested too, so he worked. It worked.
Okay.
I didn't get killed, you know what I'm saying? I'm a tough guy, but look, when we sued the club, we made a whole bunch of money on that scenario.
He jumped. Apparently they jumped you, right? Apparently or something.
I'm telling you, when they jumped me and I couldn't get on that stage, I didn't have to work for like 3 years. So it was like, okay, it all makes sense.
It all worked out.
It all worked out, and I'm not mad at it because, you know what I'm saying? You gotta remember too, there's OGs on my side that if they get us some shit, I still gotta go back in.
Yeah.
It has to be politically correct on every side. Or we got an issue.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, it's not like it can't be rectified. It just has to be. And Redman did the right thing. Redman did it the whole shit because he let him know. He's like, yo, we can't go to war with this shit. We gotta fix it. And he's right. And we fixed it.
That's good.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you gotta remember, you gotta think. Everybody think they're gonna pull. Oh, I'm gonna go get this one. I'm gonna go get everything. It's gonna be a big caliper. It's gonna blow up, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes you can't do that. They're gonna say it's not worth it, and everybody walks away.
Good.
Sometimes it's worth it, right?
Yep. Hell yeah. Shit. Especially when money's involved. It's like, fuck this killing. Let's get this money.
Right. Exactly. And that's what we did. And that's what we did too. But here's the thing too. Now we're gonna see a different offense and the defense being played on the field. It's not gonna be like it was letting corporate dictate the pace. We're independent now.
Oh yeah.
So it should be a different outcome for everybody now. Because there's nobody in nobody's ear. They don't benefit now. There's nobody who's gonna say anything.
Yeah.
You know, we had culture vultures in this scenario before.
Name a name.
I'm just saying, I don't want to, you know, we know who they are, but they were in it.
We're all on the same page. Like, yeah, I feel you.
They were in it, and you know how they spin. They've been spinning for years.
Yeah.
What are we gonna do? Let them win the whole? Like that's why I tell everybody, I go, I'm the old. I say, yo, y'all gonna let them do that?
Vibe the original culture vulture, if you ask me, with the whole East Coast, West Coast war bullshit that they started.
Yeah, they throw that shit out there, and they think they down with some shit, and we're killing, and we're dying for it. And I'm looking at everybody, go, y'all gonna let them do that?
Yep.
I'm smarter than that.
Yeah. Tell us about your time that you battled DMX in jail, and where you guys' relationship went from there.
Okay, so all right, so I'm in Riverhead, and I'm the guy in my area, and he's the guy in his area. And this dude named, this kid from Rakim's town named, what was his name? Infinite.
Oh yeah.
Infinite.
Yeah.
Infinite introduces me to him. So when I meet him, we just go rhyming, you know what I'm saying? His niggas saying that he gonna win, and my niggas, you know, on my thing. And at the end of the hour, I did spellbound it, and everybody laughed at him, and he felt bad. So that's why he took the attitude to say he wrote spellbound, but I will quote. And I don't get no pleasure in saying this. He said in a rhyme, another MC tried to beat ITE, but he went to CAUGHT. I end my conversation. How do you go to cop? I'm saying this is what he said in his rhyme.
Yeah.
His spellbound. Another MC tried to beat ITE, but he went to CAUGHT.
Yeah, we all know where it came from. We all know. We were talking about that on the way up here. We all know where it came from. And I'm on the phone with him right now.
Yeah, he ain't write that shit. And then he tried to say he wrote some shit. I'm going, yo, man, for real? If you wrote it, nigga, why are you making these mistakes?
Yeah.
I ain't tripping. You know what it is? He probably couldn't get on. And he needed that story to get on, because Spellbound was my intro.
Oh, yeah, it was the first song on your album.
Yeah, and it was the biggest thing that I did to make people say, to separate me from the people.
Yeah, yeah.
It separated me from my other counterparts. It separated me from the rap game itself.
Yeah.
You know, like Joe Budden said, when they first heard that, they said, this dude's probably the greatest rapper that ever lived, because it was so different. And I'm like, yo, thank you. I thank you, because I want it to be that. But, you know what I'm saying? I love DMX too. I lost a friend because that shit was that potent. He turned on me.
Oh, yeah.
Because he was my friend. We never had no beefs. We get to the corporate world now. He got to change up to be this guy. He used to be my friend.
The corporate world or the corporate crack?
The corporate crack and the corporate world turned him into that.
Yeah, yeah.
It is what it is. He was my man. He asked me for commissary. He got it. If he came to me and asked me for anything, I was leaving out a lesson with him. He was my friend.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So I lost a friend, you know what I'm saying? I lost a friend, and he lied on me and said he wrote that shit. And I'm looking at him like, damn, nigga, for real? But he was my man. In fact, when he left the battle, the first time we rhymed against each other, he was, you know, and the dudes will tell you, man, I could put them dudes on the phone in that interview and tell you that was there. And tell you, you know, saying, wow, he was reacting when we left. And then they say, oh, you took a lie detector test. But here's the thing. I didn't answer the question right in the lie detector test. This is what I said. He said, did he have anything to do with it? I should have said yes, because he made Spellbound famous more than me by saying he wrote it.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, but they asked me, did he have anything to do with it? I didn't know how to answer the question right. I said, no, he didn't have nothing to do with it. And that's what the dude said. You know, you got a little, you know, that one wasn't correct. But here's the thing. Did I beat him in the battle? I got that right. Did I write Spellbound? I got that right. I got all it right. And he said, yo, you said you wrote and you lost the lie detector test. No, I just answered one question wrong, and you're taking that and you're running with saying I lost the whole shit. No, I didn't lose, you know, to you in no battle. You didn't, listen, like it's all good, man. We can always do it again, like, whatever, you know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping, man. I'm just saying, like, they can take pop shots and be drug dealers and be smiling and laughing. The corporation is, you look at what we gotta do, a job we gotta do. I'm just saying, they can do what they want to do, but I'm a superhero like EPMD and Chuck D and them. I ain't one of these motherfuckers fly-by-night rappers like these niggas. I come from a different cloth. I'm come from a different cloth than them. You think about Rakim, you think about all them type of rappers, yo, we from that shit. We ain't from that shit you from.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead.
You know, you good. I love your shit though, because you know you got a voice too. There's a whole bunch of people that are like you that need a voice. You the voice for them. So I'm not tripping on you that way, but you ain't write no Spellbound. You ain't write no Spellbound, and keep it 100, man. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Just keep doing your thing, man. Don't try to, you know, crush my shit, because you have to be able to do it.
Yeah. I want to ask you, do you have any good Biggie Small stories? Did you ever get a chance to meet Big and hang out with him, or?
Yeah, when I met Big, we was at the Saucer one the night that Suge went upstage and bugged out on the niggas. And I hugged him, Christopher Wilds, and I told him, I said, I remember me hugging him, and I looked at him, I said, yo, you did this black exploitation thing so good. I said, you'll never be dethroned. Because I knew how secret it was to have black exploitation at your feet. I knew how real it was to have it, because that's what we was doing when we was around Snoop. We was doing that black exploitation shit when we was around Snoop. You know what I'm saying? That all that Isaac Hayes, all that Curtis Mayfield shit, we was born in that era. We lived that era as little.